Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. I'm going to wipe off this before anybody else pops in. There we go. Now you can see me. My hands touch my phone and it gets all gross along the lens. But anyway, welcome. My name is Megan. This is the Right House Decor. If you're seeing this, you're most likely on that replay. Just hashtag replay in the comments so that we know you dropped by. Me and Quasi would love to come back and say hello. Thank you for watching, hanging out with us, all that good stuff. Thank you for stopping by. But I'm gonna wait for Miss Deb to finish up. She was up before me. I think it's Crafting with Deb. I could be wrong. But up after me, oh gosh, I'm gonna write this down before I forget, is Monica with Texas Breeze Creations. Hello, my beautiful Tracy. Can I have your phone, babe?
Yeah, I'll have to get the charger for you.
Okay. Just in case my comments don't want to work.
You want that spot on?
No. I have 3 bars. It should be fine. Hopefully. Usually when I go live in the morning time, I feel like it's a lot better, like the connection. So that's why I've been choosing some morning times for events. But come on in. If you do see a red live box up top in the corner, that means we're here together. I'm gonna wait 1 more minute and then we'll get started. We do have quite a bit to do today, but I'm excited. I'm very excited. Just like I said, come on in and say hello because Miss Ruthie will be picking some names for a happy mail as well. Because this is a fundraiser event, but I am not auctioning off my craft today. It's just not something that we can do financially right now. I know it's crazy. It sounds crazy, but it is what it is. But I'm filling in for a spot and I'm very happy to be here. Hello, my Jeannie. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Even if you are a silent watcher, I appreciate every single one of you. Be careful. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hello. Quasi, Miss Jeannie says hello, sweet thing. All right, we'll leave that right there for a minute. Yay! All right. Welcome in. Hi, Miss Judy. Good morning, you guys. Hello, Miss Donna. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. So it's August. You guys already know I'm like already in like the fall vibe situation. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm really excited about this craft. Hello, Miss Lori. Welcome. Quasi, of course, took my spot. Always. But I have a stool in here now, so it really just is his chair. Aw, thank you for sprinkling. Hello, Miss Ruthie. Welcome. But my time is now, so let's get started. Let's get all this information to your ears. But today is the 2nd annual Deaf Awareness fundraiser event, and it is hosted by our wonderful Miss Ruthie. I went, okay, how do I say this? I didn't go live late, but like I did the description like right before I went live, so I can't remember exactly where it's being donated to, but make sure you look in my description because it'll give you all the information to where she is donating all of the funds that are raised today. So make sure that you check that out. And up after me is Miss Monica with Texas Breeze Creations. And it's being streamed into the Herd family. So all that is in my description, I promise. And also the PayPal links if you just want to donate. But everybody is auctioning off their craft today and will be paying for the shipping, so make sure to look out for that. But during my live, Miss Ruthie is going to be picking a few names for some happy mail, so make sure that you come in and say hello so that she can see your comment. I'm gonna pin that real quick, like I did last time. Hello, Mel. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I don't know if it just says you're watching. Oh, thank you for sprinkling. Now I see it. I see it on Seth's phone, of course. Of course. I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. Yes, your dad went to sleep. You're fine. You have been outside. You've been for a walk. You've eaten. I say the W word and he says, huh? Hello, Valerie. Welcome. But again, I just want to reiterate, this is for the deaf awareness. So thank you all for being here. It's all being donated, yeah, a program in Emmy's classroom. Awesome. See, and we love Emmy, so we're down to help. Hi, Elizabeth. Well, welcome in. Okay, again, Miss Deb was up before me, so all of the replays will be over in the Herd Family event, or just group. Yeah, it's a group. It is also an event group. Hello, Miss Deborah. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know why, but I'm like really anxious right now. Anyway, we probably, because I'm trying something new and I'm nervous about it, but we are going to be painting today. Hello, Ronnie. No, you're okay, girl. Good morning, my Stephanie. So we're gonna be making, I'm gonna be trying to make a scarecrow out of some terracotta pots. I've seen a few different like versions of this. I'm gonna try to paint some overalls on this guy. We'll see how it goes, but thank you guys for being here. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sprinkling, you guys. Thank you, thank you. Oh yes, absolutely. He is my baby. He's my little baby. And he knows it. He knows it. He absolutely knows it. All right, so we have some flowers and stuff that we're going to be putting at the top of his head, because I'll show you how we're going to be doing this. But I got some Excelsior as well that we're going to be playing with. I've got some string for his legs and his arms. I don't know if I'm going to use that thick one, but we'll see. Hello, hello. Thank you guys for being here. We've got, okay, so I wanted to do like a green to like match like the green in my like pumpkin right here, because I thought these would be really cute out on the porch together. So I'm gonna make this like a green. I'm not gonna go with like the orange. I mean, I'm sure I will eventually, but for this I'm gonna use green. I thought it would be cute. Hello, Edwina. Welcome, you guys. Thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Christy. Thank you for being here. So I also have some burlap because we're going to use that for his, like, face. Some ribbon for a bow. But that Excelsior is very messy. All right. So I've got So I've got two of these really tiny ones. I don't know what the measurements are. And I don't even know if these are the smallest ones. But I've got two small ones. These are gonna be his arms. I've got two like bigger ones, but they're a little bit small. I don't know. Okay, so I have two of this size and two of this size. And then one of this size and one of this size. They're just a little bit bigger than each other. And then this big one is gonna be the bottom. And this one is gonna be the top. And then you can kind of see where I drew on the the overalls. I'm gonna try, you guys. And then, so these will be his arms, and then these will be his little feet. Does that make sense? And so since his top is open, we could either put like Excelsior, and like what I'm gonna do today, I'm just gonna put some like fake florals in it. But like if this was bigger, you could put like some really cute like potted, like what I seen on Pinterest was like mums, I think was inside of them. But you could put any kind of porch plant in his head, and that could be his hair. I thought it was really cute. So I'm gonna make a little tiny guy. So we're gonna get started. But I'm going to take this off just so I don't get anything on it. All right, Quasi, it's cold in here. The AC is on. And it's like raining outside, of course. Give it to Seth to be warm. I'm always cold though. I can do it. Thank you, Elizabeth. I can do this. I think I can do this. It's just like the detail parts that I'm scared of. I'm not really good at like the little details, especially when it comes to painting, you guys. All right, let's get this out of the way over here for a second. We'll grab that later. But for right now, we need some paint brushes. All right. And I think what I'm gonna do is do his overalls first and his shirt, because I'm just gonna put burlap over this. I'm gonna paint it tan and then put burlap over it. And then the little ones, I'm just gonna paint the shoes are gonna be like a dark green, and then the arms are gonna be the lighter green. And for his overalls, we're using the dark green, but I'm gonna do the shirt first. I'm all over the place really with this. I'm just trying something different. I did see like a lot of orange, like scarecrow ones, but I didn't want to do orange. For some reason, I just didn't want to do orange. So I'm gonna do the parts of his shirt first, because I need a bigger brush. Because I want to do, if I mess up or anything, I can just go over it where his overalls are. Hello, Connie. Thank you guys for being here. We're just going to have fun painting a shirt. And I was thinking we could do, what was it? Like polka dots maybe on his shirt. I've seen a bunch of lines, but again, the details is where I struggle. But this may need 2 coats. But how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a good day. Kind of looks like it's like white or cream, but it's called Sage Shadow. It's like a light, it's kind of like that celery from Waverly, but a little bit darker, I would say. And I'm not gonna worry about the top because his head will be covering it. All right, so let's get this little square piece in the front. I'm all shaky, of course. Of course. Thanks, Steph. Seth was like, when am I gonna be able to, oh shoot, I just messed up, but we'll fix it. When am I gonna be able to choose the design you put on your nails? And I was like, I mean, you can choose the next ones, because I'm about to do my nails. I was like, you can choose the next ones, and he's like, but I told him that I wanted like a design because I'm gonna do the rim at least, because like I've been working on like my designing on my own nails. Like I can do it on other people just fine, but on myself it's a little bit harder. So I told him that he's gonna have to find a design. Woo, shoot.
And I'll pick out a good one.
But simple enough. I don't know where that paint just
Took off.
flew. Oh well. Oh well. Hi, Valerie. Welcome. All right, we're going to dry this real quick.
Good night, my dear.
Good night, baby. I love you. It's a little thick right here. That's why I said we might have to do 2 coats, but that's okay. I'm just gonna let that dry while I do the little ones with this light green as well. Happy mail time! First pick is Jeannie! Yay, Jeannie! You got some happy mail, girl! You can either send your address to me or Miss Ruthie. I have Jeannie's address, so I can send it to you, Miss Ruthie, or she can. One of the two. Yay, Jeannie! All right. Of course. So we're just gonna give this a coat of the green. And again, we'll probably have to do 2 coats, but that's okay. And I am gonna do the tops. This is definitely a trust the process, but I don't think it'll take me too long. Yay, congratulations!
Alright, here's your topic of discussion for the day. Do animals think about one side that they use one way, like left-handed and right-handed? Do you think animals are left-handed or right-handed? Or do you
Probably,
think
I don't know.
Or do you think they're ambidextrous?
You're funny.
Here's your topic for the day.
He's so funny. He's
Alright.
asking if you guys think that animals are left-handed or right-handed like
That
us.
they are one side dominant over the other.
You're funny. I swear the things he thinks. Praise Jabala. Oh yes. All right, let's see. So the little ones are green, light green. I'm just trying to do like a rough coat pretty quick because we just need the second coat to stick to it, you know? I know, I picked a craft that I have to paint everything. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? But what will I wear? Yeah, right? He's funny. I would think so. But honestly, I don't know. I would have to like have Duke shake my hand, because he does that, obviously. A lot of dogs do that. But he would have to shake my hand, and I would have to do that, I don't know, let's say 100 times, and see what hand he uses most, I guess. I don't know. I'm not about to do that, though. I'm just going to say, yeah, probably. I think I'm going to touch the arms under the head, and then the feet will come out the bottom of down below here. I'll show you. I think. Pretty sure that's how I'm going to do it, because I didn't, there was some ones that I seen on Pinterest where they had drilled holes in the side, but I wasn't about to even try that. I only had one of these big ones, so I didn't want to mess it up. But thank you for asking that question. All right. Okie dokie, schmucky. So we got the second coat on that one. We'll let it dry. Let's put the second coat on these guys. I don't know how I'm gonna do the polka dots if I do polka dots on these. We'll see. All right. Next. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think 2 coats will be perfect. I'm Snowcraft. Christine, welcome. Hello. I don't know if I said hello, but thank you for being here. Hello, Miss Monica. There's Monica. She's up next with Texas Breeze Creations. So make sure that you guys stick around because she will be auctioning off her craft at the end of her live. And Mel, from Mel's Crafting Corner, I believe is having a silent auction with her craft because Danielle has surgery today. But she's doing a silent auction over on her page if anybody's interested. She did an amazing craft this morning. It was beautiful. It was a witch's broom with some pictures hanging off of it. And oh, it was, and there's going to be a sign, and she's thinking about doing a hat. She's really creative, so definitely check it out if you're interested. All right, so we got those. Let's dry them now. And move on to the other color. But we'll let these dry while we're sitting here. Your dog gives fist bumps with her other paw and shakes it. Oh! See? She's ambidextrous. Make sure these are somewhat dry before we move them. Hello, Shyla. Thank God I had an apron on. I'm spelling my copies everywhere. What's new, though? Okay. Yeah, they're going to be in the featured section. Dry that. All right, so we got the green ones. I'm just gonna set them over there. All right, now let's pull out the other green. So this is Sage Shadow, and this is just Sage. And I love them both. I use them a lot during Christmas, especially this Sage one. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna use a little brush to do his straps. I think this will be a good one. Hi, Sparky. How are you, Mama? My beautiful Mama Sparky. Ooh, let's be careful. All right, let's get these. Try and get them as straight as possible, but we all know how that works. We all know how that works. next? Oh, these look good together. He's gonna be one handsome dude. And I'm just overlapping it just a little bit so that it has a crisp edge. And you can see where I missed painting. Just saying. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is use this. Whoop. It's probably a lot to go around the back. And again, I'm just overlapping it just a smidge. So like that. I just love those colors together. Just a smidge. He's gonna be cutie. And it does not have to be perfect. We all know Megan's not perfect. But the more imperfect he is, the cuter he is, I feel. More character he's got. Alright, let's dry this before I keep messing it up. Let me get... Swing. Just getting the thick parts, I guess. This up. All right. Hey, Ruben. You had me laughing so hard this morning. I loved that reel you did. I loved it. It was really creative. Oh, thank you for speaking on it. I appreciate that. Sorry if I missed anybody coming in. Thank you for being here. Let's get this party started. This party started in you. Alright, we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Alright, let me get a bigger brush for this guy now. Let's get the bottom. Oh yeah, baby. All right, we're gonna get the whole bottom now. To do a second coat, but that's okay. Would you be surprised if I told you there's dirt in this pot? I hope not, because you guys already know. what's the point? What's the point in cleaning out the dirt if he's just gonna be tipped over? That's just how I feel about it. This looks so cute already. Hey, Miss Wendy. I know, aren't they so cute? I love them. Should I use the dark green to give him the polka dots? All right, let's do just a rough second coat. I know, I need to add something to it for sure. I used the, oh, I should have waited, dang it. Oh well. I used that big fluffy yarn. And I thought it turned out super cute. I loved it. You looking real cute. Did I tell you that already? You're looking real cute, sir. Woo! Real cute. Woo! Yeah, we've messed that up, but that's okay. Like I said, it gives them character. Let's make sure that these go all the way up. All right. Looks good. Looks good to me. So let's get these. Oh, we have to do small little ones that color. I thought I was done painting, y'all. No, just kidding. Just kidding. We need to paint these little ones this color. These are the bottom ones. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna break this as soon as I get it done. These terracotta pots, don't let them fool you. They are very fragile. Very fragile. Get my dang hair in it. Pretty good coat. Maybe it's because they were lighter. All right. Excuse me. I got business to attend to. You need to move out the way. Sorry, I'm totally not paying attention to them comments. Oh yeah. I've broken a lot of them, like planting plants in them, but I swear I've broken more of them in this craft room than I have doing that. Like I just got these ones from, I think these small ones are from Genie, and I broke, I think, like 2 packages of them. I was like, no! Leave it to Beaver. Alright. I think I did pretty good to where I probably won't have to do a second coat, but we'll see once we dry it. Ooh. It's hard not to touch it, but all right. Looking good, looking good. Oh, I'm excited. These are gonna be cute. Paint. I feel like I should paint on the inside of them too, but I'm not gonna do that right now. If I need to, I will. I'm probably gonna need to, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got that, we got that. Okay, now we just need to do his face. So let's get these over here so they can dry. And I'm just gonna use this tan because, like I said, I'm gonna be putting burlap over it. But I'm only gonna do up into this point, and then we'll do this probably green, I would think. Something like that. But this is just like a tan acrylic paint, nothing fancy. And this is just so you don't see the terracotta pot through the burlap. That's all. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And that's okay, because I like that. But this terracotta pot is drinking up this paint, that's for dang sure. Drink it up, girl, drink it up. If you didn't know, terracotta is porous, very, very porous. I don't like using it for my plants because the water just soaks it up. I don't use too much terracotta for inside. That's for sure. I'm not gonna worry about the bottom. That is pretty much dry. That's crazy. That's pretty much dry. You can see where I put like a little bit. That's crazy. All right, let's dry this all the way real quick. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Is that paint good? What paint? Sorry. Are you talking about the Craft Smart? I like Craft Smart. This is from Michael's, I believe. This one is from Walmart. It's the Hello Hello Hobby. I don't know if they have it anymore, to be honest, but I like it. It reminds me a lot of Waverly. Oh, always. All right. Let's see. I think there's no hole in this one. I'm gonna have to glue his legs in there, but that's okay. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. So cute. Such a little cutie. All right, I'm gonna do that brim real quick. And I think other than the face, we'll be done. But I'll probably, what time is it? 39. I'll probably have to do the face off camera after my live. We'll see. We shall see. But thank you guys for all being here. We appreciate you. Even if I'm not auctioning off my craft, we appreciate you. All right. So I'm just going up against that. I'll probably put something along the edge there, just to help, because I don't know how to make a straight line. It looks like. All right, that's cute. And no, I'm not doing the inside. But I will do the rim. I'm just using the excess. Why not? Definitely not doing the whole thing, that's for sure. All right, let's try this and we'll be done. Well, they won't be done, but you know what I mean. Maybe we'll have to make it a girl and give her a little bow. I don't know. All right, so burlap, where are you? So while those are just hanging out, let's get rid of this. Dang, I used so many paintbrushes just now. All right, we're gonna have to cut this, but to glue this. Along the top edge. Oh yeah. It's gonna be cute. Ha! That was hot. Right, sissy? I think so too. I think so too. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is cut this. diagonal so that we Alright, so now I'm going to, let's see, how am I going to do this? I'm going to go up here. I need my little pouch finger thing. And then we will pull it tight, taut. Put some more glue over here because I want it to be really tight. And then we'll cut the extra off. Yay, Sparky! Congratulations, Mama. Yay! You are so welcome. That is awesome, Sissy. I love that. That makes my heart happy. Yes, this is a wonderful cause. All right. Perfect. So that's what that, I'm going to cut off the rest, but that's what that looks like. I don't know if I really like it, but you know what? We live and we learn. So now I'm going to cut this extra. Perfection. To tighten that a bit. Thank you. We're gonna get the feet put in. I think I'm gonna have to use this twine for the arms. We'll see. Yeah, I don't think this is going through. Alright, so for the arms, I'm going to tie a couple knots in it so it stays in place. Hello, Miss Vicky. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you for being here. I want to make sure the knot's big enough so it doesn't come crashing off. Story of my life. Oh, I could put a bead on here, too. Oh, that's not coming out. Alright. Long, but I'll put the other one on this side. And then let's see how big we want them. I guess I didn't need that much. Oh wait, that's the head. Duh. Well, that's perfect. All right, I'm gonna cut this. that's where I need the knot. Hello, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. I hope so, girl. I'll do the polka dots on the shirt later too if I don't have time. All right. So we got the arms, and of course, it's too close. But of course, you know what? I'm gonna have to just give it its own. Yeah, we'll just do their own. And then we'll do it from there. How about that? How about that? I think that sounds like a better idea. Okie smoky. So now we're going to glue these bad boys on where we want them. And these are our arms. And I'm gonna have to put something I'll put something over it so that it doesn't come off. Remember, up after me is going to be Miss Monica with Texas Breeze Creations. So make sure to stick around. All right. So I'm going to put some of this around his little collar. Before we stick the head down. Just a wee bit. Probably gonna have to stick the head down with some E6000, but for time's sake, we're just gonna do hot glue. Oh my God! I literally can't, you guys, wait until I turn this around. Alright, let's get some glue on here. If this comes off, I'll end up putting E6000 on it, but we're gonna hope and pray it stays. I'm gonna hold it there for a second. Happy Meal winner, Lori Payne. Woo! Congratulations, ladies. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, you guys. I haven't even done the legs, or the face, or the top. She's so cute. Hey, girl. I think it has to be a girl. I feel like it has to be a girl. But I was thinking about putting some of that out and then like some flowers and such. Let's see if I can get this thicker stuff through this bigger one. That is so cute. I literally can't. I don't think this is gonna fit. There. Let's see. Got some skinnier stuff here. Let's try this. Ooh! It's just her legs or her, these are just bigger, and so I thought maybe, Thank you, Steph. Determined to make this work. Ha ha! Alright, I'm gonna use the same one to go through this. Ha ha! Alright. So now we need to tie some knots for her legs. I know this isn't gonna stay tied very well, so I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue because I think I'm gonna only need one knot. So I'm just hot gluing that knot. Secured. All right, there's one. What time is it? All right, we got 5 minutes left, Megan. Whoopsie daisy. At least I got the important thing done, right? All right, let's cut these off. Because honestly, you can decorate this so many different ways. Last Happy Meal winner is Miss Judy Brock. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. You're so sweet. Perfect. All right. So now the legs. Okay, I'm going to bring them over here because they're going to hang down. See, this is probably where. So they'll be essentially like so. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. How long do we want her legs? Probably use something to keep these secured. But for now, I'm just going, oh shoot. I should probably think about where I'm gluing them. Man, this is harder than it looks. I don't want these to break. Okay. just want to see how long. That's good. So this is where it stops at the thing. So I'm going to cut a little bit longer than that. And then the same with this one. Probably should have tied those in a knot. Oh well. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'll get a face on this, and I will definitely take a picture and post it in the group. But I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Like I said, I'm just gonna put some flowers and some little Excelsior, and then we'll get her legs and her face, and I think I will give her a little bow or something up top, but maybe I'll do a little boy to go with her. I don't know yet, you guys. It's a mystery, but I really enjoyed creating this, and I want to thank Miss Ruthie for having me. And again, if you guys feel led to just donate, the link is pinned down below, and it is also in my description, as well as everybody else that you will see today in the event. But again, up next is Miss Monica with Texas Breeze Creations. So let's make sure to go show her some love, sprinkle her out, get the word out there that you know, there are other events going on. So we just appreciate you guys hanging out and spreading awareness and kindness and all that good stuff. So I love you guys, and happy meal winners. Make sure that you message me or Ruthie your address, and we will get that sent out to you. But I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I am live tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'll check and I will let you know. All right, bye.